Hi everyone, it's me, Twilla, and I'm at the BIBO garden in Ibiza, also called the Botanico Ibiza Biotechnologico in Spanish. I feel like I don't even need to go inside. Check out this display of cactus. It just goes on and on and on. I've never seen anything like it. Oh my goodness. Well everyone, I'm here. I'm in the foyer of the Ibiza Botanico Biotechnologico, or the BIBO garden, and they are just about to open the doors for us. I'm so excited. Here we go. Amazing. Come with me. Plants and technology are not two words that you often hear paired together, but the biotechnological aspect of this garden works by taking advantage of the richness of the plant world. This incredible structure is a photobioreactor. The glass tubes contain water and types of microalgae and microorganisms, which reproduce infinitely and absorb CO2. They also emit oxygen in an amount comparable to 100 trees. As I follow the path into the garden, I begin to hear some mysterious sounds. The vegetable piano is a major attraction in the BIBO garden. It is the first plant piano of its kind capable of producing light and sound. It uses living plants as biological antennae that are able to perceive frequency changes when they come into contact with other bodies. The frequency is translated into voltage conducted by the plants themselves. Plants are natural conductors of electricity. Greg, who is usually on camera, had a lot of fun interacting with this installation. One thing that's true about the pandemic is that in a lot of places we saw things change in nature, and sometimes for the better. So here at the BIBO Gardens, they have found a species of euphorbia that has been previously thought to be extinct on Ibiza, that had a bit of a resurgence in the garden during the pandemic years. So with many botanical gardens, the gardeners are very good about labeling the plants so we know what they are. But here at the BIBO Gardens, they also have a color coding system. So a plant like this one that has a red sign means that the plant is endangered. It's a native plant and it's endangered. A yellow sign will mean that it's slightly threatened, and then a white sign just means that it's all right. It's comfortably surviving on the island. I find myself growing very fond of this beautiful yellow poppy. It is definitely a Mediterranean plant, thrives in a Mediterranean climate, and you can see that the new growth inside is quite fuzzy, and generally speaking these fuzzy silver leaves are great for lots of sun and kind of dry. So when you're looking for plants, if they're fuzzy leafed and silver, it's pretty good for a hot, dry location. So behind me is a planting of all different kinds of cactus that are native plants to the island of Ibiza. And this is a special habitat for the Ibiza wall lizard, which is a species of lizard. It's really, really beautiful, and it only lives on this island. And interestingly enough, in the last 10 to 12 years, they have had a lot of trouble with an invasive epidemic of snakes coming in on trees that are imported. So now they have snake boxes to trap them to protect these lizards. So this plant survives near a saltwater habitat, and our guide earlier today told us that this one is edible. And actually, when you take a bite of it, it tastes salty, kind of like a pickle. So if you ever do visit the BIBO Botanical Garden in Ibiza, you absolutely must take the tour, because this garden has a very technological aspect to it. Our guide this morning described how the boxes below are set up in such a way as to collect and store energy. And this is the box that explains it. A pilot now, but perhaps something that we will be making use of in the future. So in this part of the garden, the BIBO garden, it's a little bit more of a woodland area, and our guide earlier today told us the temperature here is actually 2 degrees cooler than the other installations in the garden. So beautiful and so peaceful. Lavender will always stop me in my tracks. So this is a fruit called nespoli, and it is wonderful. Our guide had us try them, and I saved one, and it tastes so good. It's kind of sweet. And juicy, sort of like an apricot, and it's really, really yummy. And it has a big pit on the inside. So yummy. Nespoli. As my visit to the BIBO garden draws to a close, I find myself thinking about everything I've seen and everything I've learned, and marveling at what the future may hold. Thanks for coming with me. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.